Среди вещей, которые я перевез с корабля, было несколько, о которых я не рассказывал вам.
Among the things that I brought from the ship, there were several which I have not told you about.
Я назову их сейчас.
I will name them now.
Прежде всего, я взял с капитанского стола несколько перьев, чернила и бумагу.
First I got from the captain's desk some pens, ink, and paper.
Они были впоследствии большим подспорьем для меня.
These were afterward a great comfort to me.
Как вы узнаете.
As you shall learn.
Там было несколько карт и компасов.
There were some charts and compasses.
И 3 или 4 книги по навигации.
And 3 or 4 books on navigation.
Их я бросил в углу.
These I threw in a corner.
Так как я не думал, что когда-нибудь они потребуются мне.
For I did not think I should ever need them.
Среди моих собственных вещей было 3 очень старых Библии.
Among my own things there were 3 very old Bibles.
Которые я купил в Англии и упаковал вместе с моей одеждой.
Which I had bought in England and had packed with my clothing.
И я не должен забывать собаку и 2 кошек.
And I must not forget the dog and 2 cats.
Которые прибыли на берег со мной.
That came to shore with me.
Я привез обеих кошек на своем плоту с первым грузом.
I carried both the cats on my raft with my first cargo.
Что касается пса,
As for the dog,
он спрыгнул с потерпевшего крушение корабля.
He jumped off the wreck.
И доплыл до берега.
And swam to the shore.
Он был моим лучшим другом долгое время.
He was my best friend for a long time.
Он ходил за мной всюду.
He followed me everywhere.
Он бегал и приносил мне вещи.
he would run and fetch things to me.
Как я просил его.
As I bade him.
Я хотел, чтобы он говорил со мной.
I wanted him to talk to me.
Но этого он не мог делать.
But this he could not do.
Что касается моих перьев, чернил и бумаги,
As for my pen, ink, and paper,
я очень заботился о них.
I took the greatest care of them.
Пока у меня были мои чернила,
As long as my ink lasted.
я записывал все, что происходило со мной.
I wrote down everything that happened to me.
Но когда это кончилось,
But when that was gone,
я не мог больше писать, так как не знал, как делать чернила.
I could write no more, for I did not know how to make ink.
Я вскоре обнаружил, что мне нужно было много вещей, чтобы устроиться удобно.
I soon found that I needed many things to make me comfortable.
Во-первых, я хотел стул и стол.
First, I wanted a chair and a table.
Так как без них я должен жить как дикарь.
For without them I must live like a savage.
Так что я принялся за работу.
So I set to work.
Мне не приходилось пользоваться инструментами.
I had never handled a tool in my life.
Но у меня была пила, топор,
But I had a saw, an axe,
и несколько топориков.
And several hatchets.
И я вскоре научился пользоваться ими всеми.
And I soon learned to use them all.
Если я хотел доску,
if I wanted a board,
мне нужно было срубить дерево.
I had to chop down a tree.
От ствола я отрезал бревно,
From the trunk of the tree I cut a log.
той длины, которой должна была быть моя доска.
Of the length that my board was to be.
Затем я раскалывал бревно,
Then I split the log.
и обрубал его плоско, пока оно не было тонким, как доска.
and hewed it flat till it was as thin as a board.
Все это занимало время и требовало много тяжелой работы.
all this took time and much hard work.
Но у меня все равно не было ничего другого, чем заняться.
But I had nothing else to do.
Я сделал стол и стул из коротких кусков доски,
I made the table and chair out of short pieces of board.
которую я принес с корабля.
I had brought from the ship.
Из больших досок, которые я вырубил из деревьев,
Of the large boards which I hewed from trees.
я смастерил широкие полки.
I made some wide shelves.
Вдоль стен моей пещеры и кухни.
Along the side of my cave or kitchen.
На эти полки я положил мои инструменты, гвозди и другие вещи.
On these shelves I laid my tools, nails, and other things.
У меня было место для всего.
I had a place for everything.
И я держал все на своем месте.
And kept everything in its place.
Моя пещера выглядела подобно некоторым магазинам-складам, которые вы видели, где всего понемногу хранится на продажу.
My cave looked like some stores you have seen where a little of everything is kept for sale.
Время от времени я делал много полезных вещей.
From time to time I made many useful things.
Из куска крепкой древесины,
From a piece of hard wood.
которую я срезал в лесу,
That I cut in the forest.
я сделал лопату, чтобы копать.
I made a spade to dig with.
Ручки я придал форму,
The handle I shaped.
совсем как ручки, которые вы покупаете в магазинах.
Just like the handles you buy at the stores.
Но лопатная часть была из дерева.
But the shovel part was of wood.
И не продержалась долго.
And would not last long.
Пока я копал пещеру,
While I was digging my cave,
я обнаружил, что очень тяжело оттаскивать с земли маленькие камни.
I found it very hard work to carry the earth and small stones away.
Мне очень нужна была тачка.
I needed a wheelbarrow very much.
Я мог сделать ее каркас,
I could make the frame part of this.
но я не знал, как сделать колесо.
But I did not know how to make the wheel.
Я трудился над этим 4 дня.
I worked 4 days at it.
И затем должен был бросить это.
And then had to give it up.
В конце концов, я сделал себе подобие лотка.
At last I made me a kind of hod.
Подобно таким, как используют каменщики.
Like that which masons use.
Это было лучше, чем ведро.
It was better than a basket.
И почти так же хорошо, как тачка.
And almost as good as a wheelbarrow.
This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. Robinson Crusoe Written Anew for Children by James Baldwin. Chapter 16. I Keep Myself Busy. Among the things that I brought from the ship, there were several which I have not told you about. I will name them now. First, I got from the captain's desk some pens, ink, and paper. These were afterward a great comfort to me, as you shall learn. There were some charts and compasses, and 3 or 4 books on navigation. These I threw in a corner, for I did not think I should ever need them. Among my own things there were 3 very old Bibles, which I had bought in England and had packed with my clothing. And I must not forget the dog and 2 cats that came to shore with me. I carried both the cats on my raft with my first cargo. As for the dog, he jumped off the wreck and swam to the shore. He was my best friend for a long time. He followed me everywhere. He would run and fetch things to me as I bade him. I wanted him to talk to me, but this he could not do. As for my pens, ink, and paper, I took the greatest care of them. As long as my ink lasted, I wrote down everything that happened to me. But when that was gone, I could write no more, for I did not know how to make ink. I soon found that I needed many things to make me comfortable. First, I wanted a chair and a table, for without them I must live like a savage. So I set to work. I had never handled a tool in my life, but I had a saw, an axe, and several hatchets, and I soon learned to use them all. If I wanted a board, I had to chop down a tree. From the trunk of the tree I cut a log of the length that my board was to be. Then I split the log and hewed it flat till it was as thin as a board. All this took time and much hard work, but I had nothing else to do. I made the table and chair out of short pieces of board I had brought from the ship. Of the large boards, which I hewed from trees, I made some wide shelves along the side of my cave or kitchen. On these shelves I laid my tools, nails, and other things. I had a place for everything, and kept everything in its place. My cave looked like some stores you have seen where a little of everything is kept for sale. From time to time I made many useful things. From a piece of hardwood that I cut in the forest, I made a spade to dig with. The handle I shaped just like the handles you buy at the stores, but the shovel part was of wood and would not last long. While I was digging my cave, I found it very hard work to carry the earth and small stones away. I needed a wheelbarrow very much. I could make the frame part of this, but I did not know how to make the wheel. I worked 4 days at it and then had to give it up. At last I made me a kind of hod, like that which masons use. It was better than a basket and almost as good as a wheelbarrow.